Hello everyone and welcome back to the Assault Horizon showcase. So last time we played, we pretty much finished up the fighters. Um, Starting from the mid tiers to the low tiers. Key highlight of that was the F-15 and F-14s, along with the Su-33, S-16. But we've got one fighter left, and then we get to start in the multi-rolls. So let's go ahead and get started. Our first mission will be with our last fighter, and that is going to be on Inferno. Oh shit. I did not mean to do this. I meant to do free mission. Oops. I was like, why was Shockwave there? Alright. So our final fighter is the MiG-21 BIS Fishbed. What's up, Cross? Welcome to stream. A fighter created by the former Soviet Union in pursuit of a small size, lightweight, and low cost. Its outdated electronic equipment and weapons equipping performance are unreliable, but its lightweight gives it excellent speed performance. However, stability during high-speed rolls is low, so a high level of flight experience is required. Called by the NATO codename Fishbed, more than 10,000 of this hugely popular fighter were deployed by former Eastern Bloc nations. I wouldn't necessarily say it's hugely popular, it was just hugely affordable. Also, I'm glad that this was referred to as outdated and unreliable. Yeah, living on your own for the first time is pretty surreal. But you get used to it. Just make sure you've got your friends to still hang out with. It'll help ease the tension or stress. I don't know. Anyway, the MiG-21, NATO reporting name Fishbed, was created by and manufactured by McCoy and Gavarevich for the Soviet Union. It is currently in service, just not with the Russians. 11,496 were built. 10,645 were produced in the Soviet Union, 840 in India, and 194 in Czechoslovakia. It's manufactured from 1959 to 1986. It was introduced officially in 1959, and its first flight was June 16th, 1955. It does have a single variant, well, primary variant, in the Chinese Chengdu J7. Operators, current operators that's still serving with, is Angola, Mali, Mozambique, North Korea, Sudan, and Yemen. Former operators include Afghanistan, Algeria, Bangladesh, Belarus, Bulgaria, Burkina Faso, Cambodia, China, Congo, Croatia, Cuba, Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic, East Germany, Egypt, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Finland, Guinea-Bissau, Germany, after the reunification, Georgia, Hungary, Indonesia, Iran, Iraq, Israel, captured as aggressors. India, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Madagascar, Mongolia, Namibia, Nigeria, Poland, Romania, Russia, Serbia, Slovakia, Somalia, the Soviet Union, Syria, Tanzania, Turkmenistan, Uganda, United States as aggressors, Ukraine, Vietnam, Yugoslavia, Zaire, and Zambia. Yeah, the fish bed was what you bought for your Air Force if you couldn't afford anything else. Or if you were a Soviet bloc and the Soviets just gave it to you. Hello, Star Crater. Fish. Yes, this is the fish bed. Our stats for the game, we have medium speed, medium mobility, low stability, medium firepower, air quotes, and low defense. For our liveries, our color 1 is the Yuktobanya livery from Ace 5. I don't know if it's got a real-life variant on it. Let me pull that one up. Didn't think I'd need to go through the things. Oh well. Based on the standard MiG-21 BIS livery of the Soviet Air Force. Okay. So this is the stock standard Soviet one. Got it. Then we've got, for color 2, the 3-tone dark brown, green, dark green camo based on the standard MiG-21 BIS SAU livery of the East German Air Force. And then we've got the 3-tone white fuselage with blue outline and red stripes on the side, based on the IAI MiG-2193 demonstrator. As for weapons, we've got one internal 23mm GSH-23L autocannon, which is on the underside. You can kind of see it right there. Then we've also got 162 R60 aphids as our standard missiles. Oh yeah, my custom liveries. I've got the poor man's Strigan and the poor man's Rosgrease. We'll go with this one. We're also equipped with 540 rounds of the UPK-23 machine gun pod. Each pod has, I believe, dual guns. And then we also have 20 of the R-27E Alamos as the semi-active missile. We'll go with the machine guns just to see what this looks like. This is the only aircraft that has them. Jeez, maybe. Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to be honest. I am not a fan of the fish bed. I never have been. I think it looks ugly. It's not very reliable.
Understood.
And this is actually the only, I mean, this plane here, the Phantoms in Vietnam actually love to fight these. Because for some reason they just had a better kill rate against them than the MiG-17s. Because they sucked at turning in real life. In the games, they're good at turning. But
Box 2.
these things would stall easily at lower speeds, so they couldn't do the turn and burn fight, which was the Phantom's Achilles heel.
Target hit.
We have your back, Colonel. Just lead the bad guys to us.
Warwolf.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! Warwolf 2, bandit on your back. He's locked. Yanking. Coming. Firing.
Target down.
So cancel the lock circle. Kinda. Yeah. I mean, it's a gun. What are you locking onto?
Lock.
Ow.
Locked.
Fire. Fox 2.
They have bending. Firing. Colonel, I have one bandit on radar.
Not yet.
Incoming target acquired! Rocket fire! Rocket fire! Jericho 2! Warwolf 1, pistol, evade!
I have this one, Guts. He's down.
Couple more, time to get serious.
Roger that, Wing. Let's finish this.
Now this, I believe, was the Soviets' first attempt at an actual interceptor.
Firing.
Because it was equipped with the early versions of the Alamo, which was basically their version of the American Sparrow. And the Soviets initially wanted a light interceptor, while the Americans went with the heavy, because they were planning on fielding these in large numbers. But with this quote-unquote success of the Phantom, the Soviets decided to get a larger interceptor, which would become the MiG-25 Foxbat, and the rest is history.
Leon 1 to Warwolf. Colonel, the rebels are targeting the oil fields.
Roger that.
Red Moon flight is engaging enemy aircraft over the oil fields. We're here to help, Colonel.
Roger that, Red Moon.
Yeah, after an initial
Don't want us to have all the fun.
route of success in Vietnam against the F-105 Thunder Chiefs, the MiG-21 would gain
Target down.
its biggest notoriety as the world's largest cannon fodder of American-made jet kills. Well, yeah, no. Cross, what I meant was that the Foxbat was a much better and more successful interceptor than the Fishbed, which is why the Foxhound was created.
All right.
The Soviets abandoned the light interceptor. Did the Foxbat break more or less, yes. The Foxbat was a major contributing factor to the production of the F-15. Because the Americans, when they saw it on their spy satellite and spy plane footage, they thought it was a fighter. And the Soviets,
Target hit.
not wanting to play their hand, were like, oh yes, this, whatever you're thinking about this plane, America, it is true. So they're like, we gotta get something that can out dogfight this monster. So yeah, the Pentagon basically gave McDonnell Douglas a blank check. It's like, make something that can kill it and can't be killed. We don't care how much.
I cannot take him. Coming.
And so McDonnell was like, cool, you got it.
Raketa.
And the F-15 was born. And then the Soviets like, oh shit. That actually is a fighter and not an interceptor. Aw, fuck.
Target down.
Forward one. Thanks was ahead.
Making a full generation. I would say it.
The facilities appears live.
The American 4th gen aircraft are, I mean,
We've lost all radar.
I think they're a generation and a half ahead.
We're taking a pounding here.
Because, I mean,
Werewolf, request immediate assistance.
they were
Roger that. Warwolf
very
one, head back and
upgradable,
protect the base.
which is why we still have F-15s and F-16s flying. And FA-18s. It's because we can further upgrade them.
Engaging bandits over base.
And 5th gen aircraft,
We'll take care of
they're great, but their cost in both terms of monetary and maintenance costs because of their stealth necessities means that 5th gen aircraft are inherently shitty workhorses. So once again, the American 4th gen aircraft are called into service to get further upgraded. So we're getting the Eagle 2.
Gotcha.
The F-18F Block 3. I don't know what block the F-16's on, but it's insane.
Target down.
I'm on him one. Eat this, Red Base.
And for those of you that are flanker fans and don't like the F-15, well, without the F-15, there wouldn't be a flanker.
Target down.
Can we block 170 by the next? Yeah, pretty much.
We have no surface to air missiles.
I don't think we're gonna bring the Tomcat back. However, the ST-21 might be in play again. I don't know. I doubt it,
Fox 2.
but
Locked on target.
the Navy might realize that they can't place all their hopes and dreams on the F-35 and the Hornet.
Target down.
Kingmaster to Warwolf. Our radar is back online.
Also, if the FA double X ever finally gets awarded, I hope it goes to
Down.
Northrop Grumman, because unlike Boeing
Airspace destroyed. Thank you, Colonel.
and Lockheed,
What's your status?
Northrop Grumman, especially Grumman, has a long-standing historical relationship
Understood.
with the Navy. They know what the Navy needs.
We have a lot of them. Red Moon to Oilman.
Boeing is still trying to figure out how doors on aircraft
Ground unit
work.
respond. Red Moon to Warwolf. I cannot contact the defenders at the oil field.
Roger that.
There's a lot of smoke over the oil field.
The FA-X is probably going to be stealth, but again, especially for Navy aircraft, stealth, while useful, is fucking expensive. You don't want your work bees and your workhorses to be stealthy.
Locked on target.
Stealth should only be a thing if you're going to be going in as a vanguard.
This should do it. Roger
Hey,
that.
Gio, welcome to stream.
I have that bandit at 2 o'clock.
Oh yeah, the Tomcat was a bear of a cat to maintain. She was not. She was a mechanic's nightmare. Although actually most mechanics that I've heard, yeah, it was a pain in the butt for them to maintain, but they grew very attached to their Tomcats. So much so that they threatened the pilots if they came back with a scratch.
What's up? That's good. I'm on its tail.
Target hit.
Evasive maneuvers.
Boeing got the F-47, the Air Force's version.
No active Allied defenses operating at the oil fields. Large destruction to oil facilities.
Shit.
Behind target. Get him! The boss put it. Good kill.
I'm not sure the Navy's going to get another AWACS. I think they're still planning on using the E-2 Hawkeye for a while.
Boss. Flying through that?
Roger that, Guts.
Roger that.
This shit knew it.
Mark target. Red Moon to Kingmaster.
Check
Ground
your
units
E2.
are not responding. All are eliminated.
I don't know. I think it's still a piston plane for a reason. Might be easier for an aircraft that size to be a piston aircraft and launch off a carrier than be a jet.
He's gonna break right.
He's down.
Yeah! Bandits are running off east. We are pursuing. We could use help, Warwolf.
Warwolf 1, Roger.
Commandeer Crafty
Because keep in mind, it would have to be launched off a carrier. And piston aircraft are designed to operate at slower speeds than their jet counterparts.
I have
So
a lock.
I think that's why it's piston.
Say goodbye.
Fox 2. Say your prayers. Противник спит. Красная Луна 1. Мы слишком далеко. Майор, не могу прикрыть вас.
Guts. You
Yeah,
see him.
stealth on an AWACS
Get a
sounds
closer look.
good, but
On it, boss.
it doesn't really need full stealth.
This is Red Moon 1. I've taken damage.
Um,
My stick isn't responding.
because they shouldn't be operating within visual sight of the AO anyway.
I'm going out.
Understood.
Now, some
Oh, no.
electronic
Red Moon 1. Are you all right?
radar countermeasures, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
But full on stealth, yeah, Oh yeah, and as an AWACS, you are effectively using active radar,
Kingmaster, this is Warwolf 1. We have a downed airman.
so everyone knows where you are anyway.
Roger that, Warwolf. Scrambling SAR assets. Call sign, Nomad
So,
62, Nomad
Missile
63.
jammers would probably be better.
Nomad 62, we're en route. Keep the area clear for us.
Roger that.
This is true, AWACS do operate very high altitudes.
They're headed toward Red Moon's landing area.
We're hearing you. Enemy units in area. Clear the force, we'll come in.
Warwolf 1, Roger.
I'm gonna intercept them away from the helicopter.
Come and
Roger
get
that,
me.
Guts.
Get my feet! Coming.
Yeah, the only reason why in this game and in 7 that the MiG-21 is
getting
worth
away.
anything is because of these gun pods.
Target down.
if you get the right gun parts, those things shred.
Just can't push that quick fast. Right. Got your back. Roger
There
that.
you at.
Bullseye.
Good job.
They say, "Brrr."
Next.
Thanks. Good kill, boss. Redwood is down. He's walking. Running.
Firing. Locked on target.
Did you
Target down.
die?
On his butt. He's not getting away. Box 2.
Target acquired.
Yeah. Pop up like that and give me the full top profile of your aircraft. Just make it easy for my guns to chew you up.
Right where I want you.
Good kill. He's mine. Box 2.
Target down.
Warwolf, we have the air.
Alright, and with that, the fighters are done. Next, multi-rolls.
How are you reading me? Illich? Captain Gutierrez. Roger that. You all right? I hurt my ankle when I landed, but... Red Bull. Rebel. They're coming.
I'm pulling up notes. Sorry. Alright. B. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright. So, multi-rolls can be used in both fighter missions and multi-role missions. Alright, Star Crater, take care. But we're gonna go to home front for this one. And the aircraft we're gonna be using, they're showing off this time, is what's called, well, they call this the POC-FA, but this is the Su-57 Felon. Cutting-edge stealth fighter, quote-unquote, developed from a combination of Russian Air Force technologies. It boasts top-class air battle power, thanks to the outstanding maneuverability it gets from its thrust deflection nozzles and its low detection properties in regards to radar. POC-FA is an abbreviation of the Russian word for Future Airborne Complex Frontline Aviation. Because it's a prototype, many details, such as onboard armaments, are shrouded in secrecy. The Assault Horizon POC-FA is so much better than what the actual Su-57 turned out to be. For one, in Assault Horizon and Legacy, Infinity, and 7, the POC-FA / Felon is actually stealth. In real life, it's low observable. There's a big difference. But anyway, this was built mainly as a counter to the F-22. It's not, but that's what it's built for. If for anyone recently new to aviation, the PAC-5 was the Su-57's prototype. The PAC was admired back in the day because, for one, we didn't know what it could do. Exactly. It's the whole MiG-25 problem again. We believed that the PAC-5 was every bit as badass as the Raptor was. Turns out it's not. But you know, with we'll deal with that when we get there. But real world statistics, the manufacturer is, well, the designer is Sukhoi, but the manufacturer is the United Aircraft Corp, which is basically it's the Russian consolidation, state-owned, of all the major Russian aircraft companies. Ilyushin, Mikoyan, Tupolev, Sukhoi, Yakolev, Irkut. They all got crumpled into one. Now the predecessor companies still make their own designs, I think, but it's all one big thing now, for better or worse. But the Su-57 was manufactured from officially as the Su-57, manufactured from 2019 to the present. However, the PAC-5 program started way back in the late 2000s. PAC-5 started. The program began in 2001, but the program was eventually awarded to the Sukhoi T-50. Testing phase began in 2010. First flight was January 29, 2010. It was introduced into the Russian Air Force as the Su-57 in 2020. 42 felons have been built, including the 10 prototypes, as of 2026. The primary operators are the Russians and Algeria. Algeria has 2. As for our stats in game, we've got high speed, high mobility, medium stability, maximum firepower. However, that's only in the multi-role ones where you can equip the frickin' Trinity. Otherwise, it's average for a fighter. I mean, it's good, but I wouldn't call it max. And high defense. For our liveries, T-50's model name. T-50 is the prototype version. Kind of like how American aircraft have, for prototypes, have like X for experimental, Y for prototype. PAC-5 just sent. Well, they I don't know why they use the program name. Maybe they did think it sounded cooler. I would have preferred T-50, but that's just me. Yeah, X-35 for the F-35 experimental, yeah. Or YF-23 YF-22, that sort of thing. Anyway, for our liveries, we've got the standard black body, which is what the FC-57 is standardly uses, I think. Well, at least the T-50 did. Then we've got the three-tone snow camo based off the SU-27 SKM Black 305, which, not bad. Then color 3, Splinter camo with the frontal shark's mouth, Andrei Markov's personal aircraft. And then we have color 4 of the DLC, stylized Akula. Like a shark hunting its prey. This aircraft is capable of making quick, sharp turns. And then I've got the Poor Man Strigan and Akula. For guns, we are armed with one 30mm GSH 30-1 autocannon, which is the standard autocannon for Russian aircraft now. For weapons, we've got 234 R60 aphids, 32 R77 adders, which is the 4AM. For QAMs, we've got 36 R73 archers. And then for our only air-to-ground weapon, we've got the EW-1. Experimental large-scale bomb, still in development, and goes by the name of Trinity. An improvement on the average cruising missile. Its guidance capabilities enable it to bomb any target. It torches the surrounding area of impact and continues to cause damage for an extended period of time. This extremely powerful weapon will damage both foe and ally alike, including the pilot that launched it. So use with caution. You can kill yourself with this thing. However, the actual design is or a model of this is the P270 Muskeet. And we can have 3 of these. We're going to go with the adders.
Warwolf leader to Warwolf flight. Radio.
Here, boss. Loud and clear. Roger, Warwolf leader. 3, 4.
Yeah, I love
Be
this
advised,
design.
We have bogies to the east.
This is an Ace custom aircraft.
Flank.
And I like that they gave both one for Markov and one for Bishop
US
in the
Southern
Raptor.
Command to unidentified aircraft on bearing 085. Be advised, you
Now
will
notice that in the
hostile
this is the
shot down if
T50
you do not
version.
identify yourself
The
as
main difference is we have external
Identify yourself and
aphids
state your intentions.
instead of
Fail to
internal
comply and
aphids.
you will be
You
shot
can
down.
see on the wing routes where the internal ones would be, but for some reason we have external ones in this, which would kill your stealth rating.
Warwolf and all American planes in the air, be advised. Bogies are considered hostile. You are cleared to engage and destroy. They are on a direct flight for Miami.
Just like taking target practice.
Gus, stay focused. You're
But
fine.
this is the first game that the Felon would appear in.
Magic to Warwolf.
The next
Enemy aircraft are
one
moving
would
eastward.
be
Roger that. We're
Legacy, which I think it was still called the Pak Fa back then. Then in Infinity, I think it was called the T50. Maybe it was the S57. I don't know. I know it was in Infinity. And then
secure. Target destroyed.
it's most recently in
This isn't your day.
7, and I think it, and in 8,
Fox 2.
it's the rival ace
I have the target.
again.
Bandit close.
Target eliminated.
Woohoo! We're on a roll. Damn. Bandits on radar. Multiple contacts. Missile launch.
Break left.
It was the T-15 Infinity. Okay. And it was referred to as the Puck. Got it.
Three, you got a bandit behind you.
Yeah, I don't think I was still playing Infinity when the T-50 was around.
Sorry. This is World War III. I'm hit. I'll take him. Roger. Sorry. Zombie. Warwolf.
Be advised. Tiger flight is en route east from their patrol.
After the tournament for the F-15C Cypher that I lost because I had to work, I kind of lost. I lost faith in Infinity, and I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. It hurts.
Bandit destroyed.
Coyote to AWACS. Coyote 2 is hit. Parrot plane. I see a shoot.
Lock on.
Magic acknowledged. We'll route helicopter unit for search and rescue.
Magic, this is Shooter 1. We have a fighter down on the north side of the city. We're accompanying Nomad 6-1 in the scene.
Well, it's Sawalta's not going to war with all of Usia. It appears it's just the FCU, which is not the entire continent. And the FCU is a shadow of its former self from what it sounds like. But we won't really know until the game launches.
You're not getting away.
Although I'm okay with playing as a weaker protagonist nation, if only because it gives an excuse to have an Essex-class carrier as your hero ship.
Locked on target.
I am stoked about the Hornet CV-12 playing as the FCU Endurance.
Magic to Warwolf. Bandits in Miami airspace. Tiger is in.
The only thing that would have been better is if it could have been,
Warwolf acknowledged.
instead of an
Advise
Essex
somewhere en route.
class, a Yorktown
Warwolf flight.
class.
Go west. Cover Miami. Gut.
Enterprise. But she's currently being respawned as CV-80, so yeah. Ow!
Tiger lead. Warwolf 1, do you copy?
This is Bishop. We'll take our share.
Acknowledge. Thank you, Colonel.
Target destroyed.
Beautiful. Kick-ass work, World War I. Now it's our turn.
Curious if Yujabani will notice, and of course, if he's being gone. I would not be surprised if Yuktabania makes an actual cameo this time instead of just a mention. Because it is, Swoda is on their continent, and if we do go to Veruja, Yuktabania might
Break right. I'll take him.
go like, hey, what the fuck?
Locked on target.
Now, whether or not they'll take the side of the Satoans, or the FCU, or if they'll just say, go away, I don't know.
Fox 2.
On his tail. Tiger 1, be advised. Multiple contact. We have missiles in the air.
All units. Tiger squadron is engaged with multiple enemy aircraft.
Magic, roger that. I'm on my way.
I don't think Yuktabanya would need to call Osea. One, why would they?
Say your prayers.
Despite the fact that the Circum-Pacific War ended with them
Locked on target.
letting bygones be bygones, they're still geopolitical rivals. They're just not enemies. But I don't think they would really want an Osean presence on their continent.
Warwolf 1, missile. Evade.
And two, would Osea even answer the call? Because remember, Osea's got its own shit to deal with. They got to deal with repairing the satellite network,
I have
trying to figure out what the hell the Aurelians and Lasathians were doing.
Target hit.
And given the last time they were in, interventionalist in Usia,
We have a serious fire in the area from the
a giant war broke out.
block.
So they're probably like, you know what? Screw it. You guys deal with it yourselves. I don't care anymore.
Target down.
Warwolf 1. Warwolf 1. Tally bandit at 1 o'clock.
Man, you shoot one down and another one takes its place. Warwolf, bandits are heading toward the stadium.
Roger that. We're engaging.
C. Copy.
What I'm was saying, Cross, was that the Oceans probably wouldn't respond to any calls
Right on your
Yuktobania
six.
made, just because the last time they got involved in Usia, a war broke out.
He's mine, guys.
So they're like, fuck it, we're just gonna... We've got our own shit on our own continent to deal with.
All yours, Will.
It's not our fault that the Usians can't seem to get along. And two, I don't think the Yuktobanians would call for Ocean help for a Varusian conflict. Because, one, they could probably handle it themselves. They did not have to deal with with the effects of the Lighthouse
control.
War. Two,
Let's do this.
Warwolf 1, what's your status?
Looking
they
for
may not be enemies with Osea, but I wouldn't call them friends either.
I have them on radar.
Take him out.
Affirmative.
Don't worry about the stuff, Colonel. I'm on him. Warwolf 3. Another bandit on your tail. Damn it.
Tiger 1, I have it. Watch my back.
Wolf 4.
Magic to all planes. I have an incoming message from the Commander-in-Chief.
Yeah, Osea's got the southern continent to deal with,
Attacked by a group of renegade
like
pirates.
Aurelia and Lasath,
Our innocent civilians.
and the aftermath of that war.
I have
Target destroyed.
the Air Force and other military branches to intercept these criminals.
I would hope that they don't have to worry about Belka doing Belka again.
Harm our country.
God, I hope not.
This is a dark and difficult.
But yeah,
But at the end,
the Oceans probably are going to want to look inward rather than deal with a continent that can't seem to not go without a war for 5 years, and nobody likes each other over there. So why care?
Colonel, starting inside. He'll be on your 6. Breaking off.
Usually really is Europe.
Bitch of a storm out there. Look at those CVs. Colonel,
Let's go, guys.
good kill. Missile, evade. Firing bandit. Let's do this. Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Not to mention, Osea's probably gonna be focusing on, launching a shit ton of satellites to replace the ones that were blowed up.
Warwolf, be advised.
I mean, Yuktobania will probably be doing that too, along with
Roger that. We'll take it.
Ameria.
Let's finish this, boss.
all
Because those
allies
are the only
be advised.
major powers that,
Bastard.
would be able to do it.
I'm on it.
Warwolf 4. Bandit behind you. Coming. Copy.
Fox 2.
Good bud. But good that they cut it against Warwolf Squadron.
You're not getting away.
Oh, I do not doubt that both Osea and Yuktobania have nukes pointed at Belka,
Guts.
just
Take
in
that.
case they get froggy.
recon is under attack. Direct all units to intercept.
We see the problem. We'll take care of it.
Do they necessarily deserve it post Lighthouse War? I don't know.
Target 1,
But-
left. We'll take him.
Geopolitics isn't necessarily what somebody deserves or not.
Magic, this is Shooter 1. We're assisting a search and rescue operation for a downed airman near the stadium.
Copy that, Shooter.
Magic, can you keep those planes off us?
If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that Ocean presence in Usea will diminish after the Lighthouse War, because it's probably not popular with the people at home. The Useans clearly don't like the fact that Osea is there.
Pentagon predicts 2 flights of enemy planes.
Um,
First one will be fighters flying cover.
so they're probably just going to wash their hands of the situation.
Warwolf.
And that would also be useful
Affirmative.
story-wise,
Fire it.
because that way the corporations of General Resource and Newcom can worm their way into the
Target down.
pockets of the various Usean countries' politicians. They can buy the politicians there, and that's how the corporations could, quote-unquote, take over the continent, setting up the intercorporate war.
Right on your 6.
Because the intercorporate war does not happen
Locked on target.
if Osea or Yuktabanya has any sort of presence on Usea. It just doesn't.
Flash 1.
Because their governments are way too strong and centralized. But the Usean countries on their own, after going on 3 decades of near constant war, yeah, I could see them being heavily influenced by Corps.
Double contact.
Good. Fuel setting. All right. If you can't catch him,
True.
let go.
1 target remaining.
This is just my theory.
Magic to Warwolf 1. 4 bandits coming north at very low altitude. Heading is
But
5.
I do like to analyze geopolitics. I think I got that from the Star Wars prequels. As I was becoming an adult.
I have a lock.
So I'm basing a lot of my theories on
Bandit acquired.
what real life countries would do.
Fox 2.
Yeah, the intercorporate war could easily be not just limited to
Locked on target.
Usea. It could be the Corps pulling the strings for the Usean nations, fighting
Good.
the other nations who are trying to limit the Corps' influence. That could be another thing. And I would also put Ameria, or possibly by that point, Ania, in the anti-corp
Bail the hell out.
coalition. Because as far as we know, after the Ameria Stavaki Award, there really isn't any tension left in the Anian continent. And given its geographical location, unless Yuktabania wanted to start something, there's
I'm going to shoot your
really
canopy off, then drop
no
out of the aircraft.
reason for another country outside of Ania to really bug an Anian nation. It's kind of like,
There he is.
well,
This guy's good shoot. But we got some highway.
geographically, it would be kind of akin to Australia.
He's head on. Shoot.
Unless you're China, you don't really care about what the Australians do.
Bastard.
Magic.
Travel the
I
entirety
appoint
Strange
Patty
Reel.
F.A. carrying a cruise missile under his wing.
I honestly don't want to play a Strange Reel True World War
Wolf 3.
just because it's too big of a scope.
Roger.
Ace Combat works a lot better on a
Northeast
more
after Akula.
focused
Dry, Colonel. We won't go 50 miles before we have to push out.
narrative. In my opinion.
We can't let that bastard get away.
We won't. Magic, 2 is in the water. We're turning him over to SAR.
Warwolf 2's beacon is lost.
Guts! We need fuel. Give me a vector to the tankers.
Stand by.
Roger.
All right. With that done, we're going into the 2 fictionals of this game. And the first one is the most painful for me. All right. World vs. Corpse. Yeah. But we're going to actually go with a multi-role mission. Siege. And the aircraft in question is the CFA-44 Nosferatu. Now, before you guys say it's my baby, this is not my baby. This is a piece of shit wearing my baby's clothing. People think that the A7 Nosferatu is nerfed. Nah. That's the export version. This is the nerfed one. Anyway, the CFA-44 Nosferatu is a next-generation carrier-based stealth aircraft. It's been developed by using cutting-edge technology. Hello, Astrid. Its left and right 2D CD thrust vectoring nozzles provide outstanding maneuverability. Onboard experimental weapon technologies include powerful railgun and 80mm missiles. The Nosferatu has the potential to turn the tide of any battle at the hands of an experienced ace pilot. Now, in the Assault Horizon universe, well, in the Strange Reel universe, this was developed by the Estevakian company Albastru Electrice. It got its name Nosferatu because it was expensive as fuck and was draining the Estevakian economy. In Real Strange, or in the Assault Horizon universe, this was initially constructed by Sukhoi for the Soviet Union. It says by an unknown manufacturer, but look at it. It's an Su-33 on steroids. It's Sukhoi. Like that ace, yeah, I mean it's super science, yeah. The Infinity one was still nerfed, but not as bad as this one. This is the worst version. So anybody that's like, I hate the A7 Nosferatu, it's not good compared to 6. Well, nothing is as good as 6 is. but 7's is functional. It still feels like a super plane. Anyway, however, after the fall of the Soviet Union, the Romanians, which is where the factories were, finished construction. The existence of the aircraft remained unknown to the Western Bloc until the early 80s, until it was spotted by satellites over the coast of Romania in the Black Sea. Initially, it was not believed to be a vehicle by Western officers because of the shape. Then, after the initial sighting, other satellites picked up other Nosferatus at bases in Romania and Ukraine. I don't know why it says McCoy and Gavarevich was suspected as a manufacturer, because it's clearly a flanker. CFA 44 was soon given names by the Western Bloc. The Air Standardization Coordinating Committee, ASCC of NATO, named it Fardance, or Fandance after a type of dance, in reference to its wing shape. On the other hand, the U.S. Department of Defense, which uses stricter naming conventions, named it the Uni Delta, the identified Delta. Although I do like Fandance. But then there was a few sightings of it in combat service by the Russians in the Middle East and Africa and during the 90s. However, none of them were able to be captured. And in the 2000s, 2 Delta Wing aircraft violated Japanese airspace in 2002, which would lead to the development of the ASF X Shinden 2. Never identified, but they were likely the Nosferatu. And in 2017, CFA 44s were engaged in unknown circumstances by Shinden pilots. JASDF pilots Kei Nagase and Wataru Anso were involved in combat against them. That's in the Assault Horizon master file. It's the backstory homework. Yeah, it's a disgrace. Yeah, I don't care if it's a shout out to the Firefox. I hate the fact that they made my baby sucky. To the point where I don't consider this my baby. But anywho, this is a DLC aircraft. You cannot use it on campaign. As for our stats, we have high speed, near maximum mobility, but like no stability whatsoever. This thing can stall at the drop of a hat. You have to keep your speed up, even more so than normal. For firepower, it's maximum. However, even though it does have all the weapons of the Strange Real Nosferatu, they have been severely nerfed. Both ammo count, charge rate, and damage. And homing. So, it sucks. It also has... It's a glass cannon in terms of defense as well. For our liveries, we've got the standard Amerian livery, complete with Garuda markings. Then we've got the Estevakian prototype. This is the only aircraft, by the way, that has only strange rail markings. There is no real strange markings in this one at all. And then the color 3 is Pasternak, Strigan. And then I've got the Roscrews version using the Amerian. And Strigan with the hidden emblem. Not being mistaken for MiG. Oh. I don't see it. Because... Let me look up the Firefox. Maybe that's a plane I'm not familiar with. Coin MiG-31 from the novel based by Craig Thomas. I guess. Movie deer? Oh. Yeah, there's a... Okay. Firefox film. I see it. I see it. Fair enough. I mean, what do you mean you were surprised that Clint Eastwood would agree to do it? I mean, he probably would love to do it just by saying, we want you to be the hero by stealing a Soviet aircraft for the Americans. Like, fuck yeah. Just mean the anti-hero cop are good. Well, it was the 80s. Pilots are anti-heroes. What do you think Maverick is? Now, yeah, Westerns seem to be more his wheelhouse, but pilots are anti-heroes too. But anywho, for our weaponry, we've got twin cheek-mounted, what are likely GSH-30 autocannons. We are also armed with 234 R60 aphids, which are tucked away on the wingtips in concealable indents to try and hide the radar signature. As for weapons, we've got 10 volleys of the Inferno ADMM. However, this thing will never lock on fully. So you waste half the volley. The recharge is insanely slow. So it's a great anti-ground weapon. Also, this thing doesn't track worth shit. So aircraft will dodge these no problem. If you want to go strictly anti-air, you would take the Purgatorio. You got 4 shots of this EML. However, you cannot rapid fire this. And you can only fire 1 gun at a time. And the reload is longer, it feels like, than the arc light from a 7. So, yeah, it sucks. We also have 10 charges of the Cocytus, but there's no point really for the ECM other than they're just extra flares. But we're going to take the Inferno.
Control transpортнику. На нас напали. Не садитесь. Повторяю, не садитесь.
What's up with those transports, Colonel?
But yeah,
Base, this is
I can't
Orbital
even
Flight.
do a full
State the nature
turn
of your emergency.
without stalling in this thing.
This is Belgian base. We are under ground attack. We have an inbound transport flight carrying medicine and doctors, but they are unable to land.
Yeah. Daily base, we're en route to support.
Roger, Warwolf flight. Thank you.
Cali Bandits, Wolf 1. What's it gonna be, Colonel? Protect the base or the transport?
Warwolf flight, engage fighters.
Affirmative, Warwolf. Be advised.
Well, that was
Transport
the
call
first time
sign
that ever
is
happened
over.
for me.
Savat, this is Warwolf 1. Hold your position until we clear the base area.
Affirmative, Warwolf 1. Thank you.
Guts, what's your fuel stake?
Same as yours. Getting low. I say we help these guys, then tank ASAP.
Yeah. All right, Warwolf Squadron. 2 is coming with me. Everybody else, back to base.
Colonel,
Negative, 3. I know what you're gonna say, but Illich's squadron needs you for that Reese run in a few hours.
3. Copy that.
Though the fact that the Nosferatu is in this universe Romanian is the main reason why I view
Enemy ground attack increasing.
Estevakia as an Eastern Bloc country, or inspired by Eastern Bloc
Roger that,
and the
Brad.
Warsaw Pact rather than the Soviet Union themselves.
We're under heavy attack. Requesting immediate support. They really tore the place up.
And just like in a 6,
Location neutral.
if you're close to the ground using the Inferno or the ADMM, you need to roll 90 degrees
We are under heavy
so you
fire.
don't
Open
shoot the
fire
ground.
to the south.
Guts, you're with me.
Roger that.
Vehicle destroyed.
Yeah, the ADMMs feel underwhelming in this game.
Hands up. I'll get every one of them.
Bandit acquired. Tank destroyed.
We've lost radio contact with the SAM unit.
Fox 2. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Man, there's so much flag I feel like I'm walking across a mine. Knocking them down. Nice. Here we go. Hit. Him. No more fooling around.
He's down.
Don't let him get over like that. Vehicle destroyed.
Ow!
I can hit him all day.
Let's get them.
Roger that.
Allied ground forces are taking major damage. Priority on suppressing the enemy.
Target confirmed.
Roger that, Wing. Let's finish this. Location neutralized.
Oh, baby. Nice work, boss.
Splash. Target eliminated.
Whew.
Warwolf, thank you, please.
Yeah, this thing cannot take hits. At all.
Warwolf, there are enemy planes approaching from north and northwest.
Warwolf, we will defeat hostile ground forces. You please defeat attackers.
Roger that, ground.
We'll be pleased to defeat them.
Target acquired. Got it.
Adam.
Americans, we have been attacked all sides.
I'm on it.
Damn try-harding, slime bag.
Fox 2. Splash.
Or use the audio. Yeah.
Guys are pissing me off, Colonel. We are hit by attackers. We have casualties. Warwolf, help us.
Warwolf, roger that.
Take them out.
Got it.
Где поддержка с воздуха?
Time for cleanup. Shit. Fox 2. Flash 1.
Go away, flankers. I'm trying to kill your frogfoots. Fullbacks.
Right on your 6. Got it.
3 targets remaining.
Fox 2. Got it.
One thing about using the gun in DFM with this thing is because it's got 2 guns, the camera goes in between them, which is the cockpit, and because it's got a flanker style cockpit, the pepper is usually obscured by your big head.
All right.
So you can't exactly see where your pepper is going,
Understood.
which does not help your gun accuracy.
Fox 2. Target eliminated.
The enemy aircraft have been destroyed. Sky clear.
Boss, I'm getting close to fuel here. Fuel state is very low. Well into reserve.
The field is clear. Let's put down and fuel.
Roger that.
Warwolf to tower. We're low on fuel. We have to land.
I do like the hidden
Tower.
Reaper emblem.
Warwolf 2, you're clear to land on runway 14.
Warwolf 2.
No, I get it. It's just a.
I got a bandit.
I know why they kept the zoom.
Roger.
And if they kept the zoom, it would have to be in between them. It's just
Got it.
an unintentional thing.
Shit, they're after me. Off my butt.
Say goodbye.
Good kill. Thanks, Colonel.
Because, yeah, where else would it go?
Tower, this is Warwolf 1.
I guess it could go onto one on the gun side and alternates.
Warwolf, be advised that you have bandits approaching from the northwest.
Does that with the QAMs and the
Roger that.
SAAMs.
Colonel.
You have bandits approaching.
Damn.
More aircraft incoming.
Damn.
Warwolf 1, missile. Evade.
Would you slow down? Stop!
All right.
Sava 1 to tower. Be advised, we are under attack.
No.
Let's go, Guts.
Colonel, I have several bogies heading for the transport. Probably hostile.
Oh, good. I got a refill.
Understood.
Enemy firing. We are hit.
Hang tight, Sabah. We're on it.
Sava 2, are we clear to land? Sava transport flight, we cannot clear you yet. The runway is still under fire. Stand by until the enemy fighters are gone. Negative tower. We do not have the fuel. We need to land immediately.
See what I mean about the 80mm not being that great?
Guts.
Had this been an A6 or even a 780mm volley, that would have been
Got it.
kills. But nope, they just, oh, I got hit.
This is Sava 1. I've landed. Thank you, Bravo. Bravo, we need all the transport. If one goes down, our wounded will die as well.
Warwolf, roger that.
Hey, Guts actually did something.
Sava 2, we're under heavy fire. We cannot hold much longer.
I've got your back. Got it. I have a lock. Got it. Locked on target. Got it.
Bravo, the transports are under attack.
Colonel,
We have to. Got it.
God damn it!
Bravo, transport flights are being attacked. What is your status?
I couldn't see because of all the 80mm smoke. And the DFM launched me into the transport. Ow!
Got it. I'm on his tail. Got it.
Yeah, it's got bad collision detection, that's for damn sure.
oh, we did it! Go, go, go! Boss, Sabatu is on the ground. Yes!
Tower to Sava 2. Wounded has been moved to the southern hangar. Taxi there with the doctors and medical supplies. We are en route. Thank Warwolf for it.
That's
Warwolf 1, the enemy fighters are attacking Sava 3. He needs help immediately.
Colonel,
I have it too.
More aircraft incoming. Continue to attack.
Roger that. Locked on target. Fox 2. Got it. Got it. I have a lock. Got it.
oh, we did it!
Alright.
Sava 3 has landed. One more to go.
Understood.
Take them out.
Friendly tower to Bravo. We're under attack from ground forces. The enemy is threatening the runway. We need to force them back so the planes can land. If they close it down, we are dead.
Roger, Tower. We're targeting the ground forces.
Thank you, Bravo.
Forward.
Heavy AAA. I'll take them.
Is it just A to G in this? No. This is a multi-role one. There's air to air and air to ground.
We are under attack from the ground and have
I think.
Let's go, Guts.
If you're talking about the TGTs, then yeah, it's just ground targets in this phase. Oh, the ADMMs are both air to air and air to ground. They just have half the damage that they normally do,
This should do
and
it.
half the lock on that they normally do.
Огонь! Take down.
Target destroyed.
One unit destroyed.
One still remaining.
Roger. This is Silver 4. We've been hit by ground fire. Boss, let's take out the target.
Let's do this.
You landed.
Go ahead. Firing. Awesome, dude.
So like last one.
Silver 4 on final approach. We need
Pretty much.
like heavy warhol. Hey!
Could you not do that when I'm close to the ground? Jesus Christ.
Bravo. All aircraft are on the ground. Thank you, friend.
Target destroyed.
Now, I actually prefer the campaign version of this because of the cutscene on the ground.
Thank you.
And yeah, go ahead and let the ads go.
Vodka for you.
Just vodka? I would start with a keg and some
Don't pay any attention to him, Tower. Guts, follow me home.
Because I gotta pull up notes anyway. But yeah, if anyone doubts that the Assault Horizon CFA-44 is a bad plane, you can tell them that the biggest Nosferatu fan you know thinks it's a piece of garbage. Look at how they massacred my boy. Alright. Alright. So next one is the ASF X Shinden 2. This fictional state-of-the-art support fighter has a variable frame that provides a stable flight performance at any speed level, making it ideal for a variety of missions, such as attacking hostile fleets in territorial waters, which, you know, would have been nice as if we could use it during hostile fleet! Engaging enemies attempting to land, and providing support during mountain defense operations. Boasting a variable forward swept wing configuration. Despite that movie by all accounts. Yeah. Boasting a variable forward swept wing configuration. The standard maneuverability provides excellent close range combat abilities. It has a unique two-tiered engine, allowing it to be a VTOL aircraft as well. It's known widely as the Shinden 2, aka the Magnificent Lightning 2. Alright, so This is the first appearance of the Shinden. It was, I believe, designed by the creator of the Macross series. Yeah, the ASFX Shinden 2 was created by Soji Kawamori. I apologize if/when I butchered that name. And it was the aircraft itself was an attempt by Project Aces to blend the futuristic style of Kawamori's prior work with the modern flight tech. It's also kind of, what if Japan built its own stealth fighter? And it's called ASFX Shinden 3. However, it's widely known at least to fans and in universe as the F3 Shinden 2. In Assault Horizon, this was built in response to the Nosferatu incursions. And development began in 2003 under Taiga Heavy Industries. And used the TFJ 01 Gold Star business jet. Basic design, the aircraft was named Shinden 2 due to some developers being interested in IJN tech, specifically the Kyushi J71 Shinden, which was a real thing. Shinden 2 remained in development and testing until September 2018, when the Hanada incident forced the JASDF to equip 4 test units, known as ASF units, with live weaponry. They successfully thwarted a second NRF terrorist attack, and the Shinden 2 entered full service shortly afterward. Ah, yes, the hero of another story. Number of Shinden 2s were also developed for the UK in British service. The aircrafts were named the Magnificent Lightning, or the Sea Magnificent Lightning FA1, while in Japan they were known as the F3C-RN. They were later used in the West Africa Civil War. And all that was found in the master file. So oh yeah, that movie. Okay, yeah, I've never actually seen The Godfather. And I know why you don't like those movies, but the meme fit the Nosferatu. That's why I said it. But anywho, yeah, so the Shinden here is, and I'm just going to call it the F3, because it's easier to say than ASFX. But the F3 here is basically, what if the Japanese built their own version of an F-35? Our stats in Assault Horizon, we have very high speed, extremely high mobility, very high stability and firepower, and pretty good defense. This is also the hardest aircraft to stall other than the Harrier, for obvious reasons. I'm not sure what gun it uses, but given that it is a JSDF gun, it is likely the same one that the F2 uses. which would be the JM61A2 Vulcan, or the Japanese version of the Vulcan, the 20mm Gatling. Best craft in the world. Hello, Starscream. Yeah, I do. I love the Shinden. Like, it in every game that the Shinden is in, it's a fantastic fighter. Because it doesn't try to be the best at anything. It's like, I just want good weapons and good base stats. It takes the Wyvern approach, basically. Have great base stats, and then just have decent weapons that are versatile. There you go. Anyway, for liveries, we've got the JSDF version of the American Air Superiority Gray, or the ASG. We've got the Marine Blue JSDF, not the classic version of it, but still. And then color 3 is the 19th Task Force in Project Ace's emblem. And then I've got Poor Man's Rosgrease and Poor Man's Trigon. We're going to go with this one. As for weapons, Life is Skin. That one is going to be later on the F2 Starscream. The one that has the waifu on it. Yeah, Unit 19 is Nagase's unit. That is correct. But we've got 226 AAM-3 for our standard missiles. For special weapons, we've got 32 of the AAM-4B 6 AAMs, which is the Japanese version of the AMRAAM. We have 36 of the JALU 3 70mm rocket pods, and 22 of the XASM-3 for the anti-surface missile. I know what you meant, Starscream, but the Shinden does not have your waifu on the wing. The F2 does. Believe me. I know what I'm talking about. Right.
Any allied units, we request medical assistance.
Tiger 1 to Magic, be advised. Forces at the rear have taken massive damage.
I don't know.
Repeat, any allied units.
Rook, this is Allied Asset Magic. We are scrambling rescue
I'm pretty
assets.
sure
We need
that
you to
the
keep radio
Shinden
clear.
will be in Ace 8.
Magic to War
I
1-1.
just don't know if
We have
it'll be
5
like
bandits
a
on direct
canon
sector
plane or a
to the southeast.
DLC
You are cleared hot.
plane.
Engage.
Warwolf.
Time to rock and roll.
Like, I'm pretty sure the Nosferatu will also be in Ace 8 eventually. Probably as a DLC. Why do I think that? Well, because the Nosferatu is one of the most popular aircraft, along with the XO2 Wyvern and the ADF-01 Falcon.
These missiles make carry similar warheads, but we have no IDs at this time.
Warwolf acknowledges, Magic. Guts, target the missiles.
Negative on Trinity. The explosion was big enough. Tiger 1 to Warwolf 1. We're going to concentrate on the bombers. You take the missiles. We can't afford to let any through.
Warwolf 1.
They hit Moscow with Trinity. It'll look like the Grand Canyon with car wrecks.
Warwolf Squadron, stay on the missiles.
Got it. Roger. All four. Foxfire 2. Foxfire 2.
Cruise missile
Just
is 5 miles
Fox
from the
2,
populated
you
area.
do not say fire. Unless the Air Force is different.
He's down.
I know in the Navy you only say Fox 2.
Cruise missile closing on city.
Magic, Tiger is concentrating on the bombers. We'll take any missiles that get by.
Roger that, Warwolf. We copy.
Shooter to all units. Continue the attack.
Roger that, Cap.
Shooter 3, copy.
That's good, good. No Moscow, that sucker. Looks like it was conventional Moscow. Warwolf 4, there
I
are
see
two
them.
targets remaining. Go again.
Cruise missile is now 3 miles from the populated area and closing in. Intercept ASAP.
Target eliminated.
Alright.
All missiles have been destroyed. Russian intel requests were any positively ID'd as Trinity.
Negative, Magic. No Trinity warhead spotted. No secondary explosions.
Roger that. More aircraft incoming. Colonel, we have multiple bombers approaching Moscow. Intercept the bombers before they reach launch range.
Roger that. Warwolf, let's go.
Roger that.
Gonna try and thin out the escorts.
Here they come. Boss, you've got bandits closing in. I got your back.
Roger that, Wing. Let's finish this. I have a lock.
Enjoy, flanker.
Locked on target.
Coming. A lot of them, Colonel. We going front door or we going back?
Take the bombers closest to the city first.
Roger that. Warwolf 1, missile. Evade.
How do you know we're talking? Eh,
I'm on his tail. What?
Kaboom.
I got him. Next. Fox 2. Lead 'em.
All right.
Blast number 2.
3 targets remaining.
Locked on target.
You're mine.
Firing.
You fulcrums.
I have a lock. Got it. Fox 2. Target destroyed.
Kick-ass work, Warwolf 1. This one's mine.
2 targets remaining.
Bandito terminado. Nailed. Keep up. Yanking. Very nice. This guy's better than I thought. Can't shake it. I've got your back.
Fox 2.
Bandit down. Nice kill.
I have a lock.
All right.
I have you now. Firing. Fox 2. Target down.
Bye-bye.
One target remaining.
Now it's our turn.
Fox 3.
The bombers are approaching the target area. Do not
No, they're
allow
not.
them to get any closer.
Target eliminated.
All bombers confirmed destroyed. Appears none of them were carrying Trinity.
That's number 5, Colonel. Where's number 6?
What do you mean, Guts?
Russian bombers have been flying in six-packs the whole war. You think they stop now?
Warwolf leader to Magic. Do we have an additional bomber in the vicinity?
Picture is clean. No hostiles.
Warwolf and all allied aircraft. Watch for bogies at low altitude. They're trying to sneak in under our radar.
Do, do, do.
Colonel, Taliana Kula. Colonel, he's escorting another bomber. Bomber has a cruise missile. Big one. Large nose. I think it's a Trinity.
Warwolf, Russian command wants to protect the Kremlin at all costs. Stop the bomber from entering Moscow airspace. Intercept it before it reaches Trinity's launch point. Ignore the escort.
Warwolf.
Ignore the
Guts,
escorts
we're
as
on
I
the sky.
blow a hole
Get
in
him
most
before
of
he
them.
fires.
Copy, Wolf 1.
Hostile bomber approaching launch range. Hostile bomber has penetrated the first no-fly zone.
Alright.
Warwolf, your target is almost at launch point. Hurry.
Yeah, I'm on
Colonel,
it.
I got company.
I'll take the bomber, Wolf 2. You deal with the escorts.
Roger. There you are. That's the fear.
Hey, Guts, maybe if you're gonna say you're gonna take the escorts, maybe you should fucking take the escorts! Oh my fucking god!
But you are. That is why you are running.
Hostile bomber has penetrated the second no-fly zone. Prepare to intercept.
Fox 3. Damn.
Colonel Bishop is down.
Motherfucker! That was Kula.
Fox 2. Colonel.
Ugh.
Colonel, he's escorting another bomber. Bomber has a cruise missile.
Yeah, at this point, I can't kill him.
I think it's a Trinity.
There's nothing I can do to stop him from getting on my fucking
Stop the
tail.
bomber from entering
So it's
Moscow
either I let him stay on my tail and kill me,
reaches Trinity's launch
or I get him off my tail and let the bomber
Get him before he
do
fires.
its thing.
Copy, Wolf 1.
Hostile bomber approaching launch range. Hostile bomber has penetrated the first no-fly zone. Warwolf, your target is almost at launch point. Hurry.
Colonel, I got company.
I'll take the bomber, Wolf 2. You deal with the escorts.
Roger. There you are.
Fucking hell.
Has the fear gotten to you yet? Markov is broadcasting on our channel. Get out of my face. Bishop, it's not something you are used to feeling. But you are. That's why you are running.
Hostile bomber has penetrated the second no-fly zone. Prepare to intercept.
Werewolf 1, right.
God, motherfucking damn it!
Hostile bomber
No, this is a scripted blackjack.
Fox 2. Colonel. Caliana Gula. Colonel.
I know, Rage distracts.
Fox Bomber has
I couldn't even counter maneuver against the non-Markovs. It's fucking annoying.
Warwolf, Russian command wants to protect the Kremlin at all costs. Stop the bomber from entering Moscow airspace. Intercept it before it reaches Trinity's launch point. Ignore the escorts.
Warwolf, Guts, we're on this guy. You get him before he fires.
Copy, Wolf 1.
Hostile bomber approaching launch range. Hostile bomber has penetrated the first no-fly zone. Warwolf, your target is almost at launch point. Hurry.
Colonel, I got company.
I'll take the bomber, Wolf 2. You deal with the escorts.
Roger. There you are, Colonel Bishop. Has the fear gotten to you yet? Markov is broadcasting on our channel. Get out of my face! Bishop, it's not something you are used to. But you are afraid. That's why you are running.
Hostile bomber has penetrated the second no-fly zone. Prepare to intercept.
Forget it, Colonel. Bomber's more important.
Target destroyed. Warwolf 1 to Magic. Bomber is down.
Finally.
Roger that, Warwolf. We copy.
Because the escorts will never stop spawning. You can't get a good lock on the bomber because they'll always get you. And Markov, the invincible one,
You're next, Markov.
it's always on your fucking tail. And Guts doesn't do shit.
American humor is sketchy. Let's see you escape us. It's time to die, Bishop. Your time to die.
Markov.
Are you coming for me, Warwolf leader? Die.
Eat 6 a.m., bastard.
Apache, stick with it. Hit these guys. We have them on the run. Stay on it.
It's not over yet.
Hostile located. Wipe them out.
I don't know, you got smoke coming from your tail there, buddy.
Shooter 1.
You're mine.
The rebels are surrendering.
Oh my god. Just hit him!
Bandit is down. Bandit is down. The shark is down.
Now he should have been dead because that hit the cockpit.
Bandit destroyed.
Medic, this is Alexei. American AWACS. Can you hear my communication? Alexei, Commander, we hear you. We have a strong signal. We are in contact with enemy
Takes up
commander.
some bit of
He is
immortality
requesting
for
you
the plot, to be
relay
honest.
down to our-
I would much rather the plot
We can make the relay
be
for you.
carried over
Go
by Illich. Because
The rebel
fuck
state
Markov.
have requested
I
you
hate
in
Markov.
exchange for the last
Like, he's not a good written villain.
Roger that. Understood. We're relaying information to division headquarters now.
You're just gonna let him
Stand by.
go? No way. This was up to me.
None of our business, Guts.
Warwolf 1, we have a clean slate. You are cleared to return home.
Roger that.
Alright, let's pull up the next one. We've got 2 aircraft left for tonight. And we're going back to real-life aircraft. Yeah, go D yourself, I don't care. badly designed mission. All right. Thank you for the clip there, Starscream. So for this one, we're actually going to pipeline. And our aircraft is the Rafale M. This high-performance omni-role carrier-based aircraft is the pride of the French Navy. Possessing high-level acceleration and turning performance, and equipped with a large quantity of arms, including multi-lock-on air-to-air missiles and long-range dispenser weapons, this craft plays a large role in any kind of air-to-ground or air-to-air mission. Called by the name Rafale, or Squall, its elegant delta and canard wings and superb aerodynamically shaped air intake are distinguishing characteristics. I love the Rafale. The Rafale M is easily my favorite non-American aircraft. It's a carrier aircraft. Hey, Nugget. Welcome to stream. It's extremely versatile, and for some reason, I actually like the canards in the Delta Wing. Normally, I don't, but it just works for the Rafale. I don't know why. Burst of fire going to every French speaker I've heard out with. So the Rafale is built by Dassault Aviation for France. The primary users are the French Air and Space Force, the French Navy, the Egyptian Air Force, and the Indian Air Force. Although the Rafale M, I believe, might only be French. I don't know. Other users are the Hellenic Air Force, aka Greece, the Croatians, the Indonesians, UAE, Qatar, the Serbs. Oh, the Indians also use it for their navy. Okay, cool. The Rafale in general, between 316 to 640. Okay, so there's two numbers here for number built. 316 diagonal slash 647. I don't know what that means. Oh well. The Rafale M was introduced into the Navy on May 18th, 2001. And the Rafales have been manufactured since 1986. For in-game stats, the Rafale M has high speed, high mobility, medium-high stability, high firepower, and medium-high defense. Our liveries, we've got the standard French Navy, air superiority gray. We've got the two-tone gray or woodland French Navy markings based off the Rafale B-01 prototype. We've got the white fuselage with the prototype. I first saw this actually as in A6 as the named ace Vega Irina Dorvink. Then we've also got the Tiger pattern DLC. I don't know why Tiger, but whatever. Tuned for increased acceleration and expensive max speed. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Then I've got just a custom white prototype variant with black missile trails, and the poor man's Rosgrees, based off of that one. And the black and red tiger stripes. But we're going to go with the poor man's Rosgrees with this one. General Star. Yep, that's correct. Irina Dorovink is the general's daughter. For weapons, our gun, which is mounted on the right air intake, you can see it just behind the nozzle there, or roundel. It is a Giat 30 millimeter autocannon. Our hold on. I am flipping through tabs and windows and stuff. Our standard missiles are 198 R.550 Magic standard missiles. Then our special weapons, we've got 28 volleys of the MBDA Meteors for the 6 a.m. 18 Scalp EG BDMs, or bomblet dispenser missiles. And then 20 of the AM-39 Exocet anti-ship missiles. We're going to take the Scalp EG. I think it's also called the Storm Shadow in other European countries. Yeah.
Magic to Warwolf 1. We have a mission update. Slight change for you, Colonel. NRF rebel forces in Derbent
I think it
are
looks better
control
in
of the
black.
gas and pipelines. Russian ground forces are prioritizing those targets in the landing operation. They're requesting your squadron provide air cover with Russian squadron. Call sign Mullen.
Roger, Magic.
Warwolf, you have a large formation of hostile fighters approaching Derbent airspace.
Warwolf, roger.
Be advised. Russian Surface Command reports ships approaching launch point for landing craft.
Acknowledged. Secure the sky zone. Warwolf flight to Mullet 1. How are you reading me?
We have you loud and clear.
Yeah, when I first played this, this mission here was when I kind of lost my immersion. Or the immersion was broken. Because a NATO task force has been invited to aid the Russians in Russian territory. That just doesn't happen.
They must have been practicing. They're even better than they were in Africa. Bastards slipped right by me. These guys are good.
I mean, I still like the game, but it was at this point that I realized that, yeah, this is never going to happen.
Magic to Warwolf 1. Russian military unit is requesting support.
Warwolf acknowledged. Advise them we're en route.
Let's finish this, boss.
Moving to engage. Jets?
Hang on. We're coming.
Lock. Fire. Target down.
Exactly. We have the situation under control. Go away, NATO. We don't want you. Your capital is literally on fire due to all the Trinity. Go away. We have it under control. You will not cross into Russian space.
Magic, be advised. All enemy units down. Sky is clear.
Roger that, Warwolf. Proceed to beachhead to support the landing. Unit ID is Tulenyi. They will contact you directly on frequency 30.
Roger that. Moving to beachhead.
Warwolf, Russian Surface Command reports that their hovercrafts are en route to beaches. They're taking some fire. They request immediate suppression of enemy units.
Now, I know people have
Highly integrated target
said that they don't like DFM, but I have yet to hear people that say they don't like ASM. Because it does make, oh, that's a nice still. Strike Eagle coming in right there. I love it. But ASM makes ground attacks so much easier.
You only have one chance to enter.
Roger that.
Good shot, amigo.
You do that. I mean, if I can figure out how to get it that way, I will. That would be great YouTube thumbnail.
Warwolf copies. Tulenia, moving to support you. Target eliminated.
Right on, Colonel. Your attack skills are still sharp.
Magic, this is Warwolf 1. Target has been destroyed.
Continue to attack.
This is Tulenia. We've arrived at our landing site.
Tulenia, what's your status?
You can capture and then play back.
Please help our comrades in
Screen.
next area.
Gotcha.
They're under heavy fire.
Roger that.
Beautiful.
Tank destroyed.
Warwolf 4. I see multiple targets still breathing. Ignore. 4. Boss, taking the Sam first.
That's affirmative, Wolf 2. Target
In here, I
destroyed.
thought the SOD would be able to take out
We're under heavy
the gun tower with one shot.
Warwolf 1, can you support Tulenia?
Warwolf, get your stuff together.
I still see targets, Colonel.
Let's go, Guts.
Warwolf, Tulenia reports that they have completed their landing. Continue patrol over area.
Tulenia to Warwolf. We're moving to objective.
Roger, Tulenia. We're with you.
This is Tulenia. We have hostile force developing in city. We are engaging. Targets acquired.
He's down.
Personally, I think that multi-role should have been able to do hostile fleet, the attacker mission, because they can do ASM.
We're still taking fire.
I have it, too.
Allied ground
Location
forces are taking
neutralized.
major damage. Priority on suppressing the enemy.
You leading in?
That's not what it says, Magic. It said low damage.
We have many tanks destroyed. Many wounded. We need more talent quickly.
Warwolf 1, ground forces are taking heavy casualties. They need you to step it up, Colonel.
Affirmative. Target destroyed.
Targets acquired.
Location neutralized.
Enemies on radar. Wolf 4, bandit closing with you. Damn. Come on, die already.
Allied ground forces are taking heavy damage. They won't last long.
Colonel, looks like our guys are pinned down there. They won't make it without help. I'm going in. Guts, don't do anything crazy. There's too many of them. They're all over you. Huh? What can I say?
Guts.
Target acquired. Not good. Colonel, the enemy's focusing fire on Guts. He's in trouble. I'm at IP. Starting the dance.
Guts, you can't do this alone. I've got your back.
You know the music. Time to dance.
Colonel, you don't have much time. We have calculated the optimal attack course. Adopt it immediately.
Affirmative.
Warwolf 1, hurry!
I see him. All right, now. Clear out, Guts. I'm making my run.
Colonel, it's too tight. You only have one shot.
That's all I need. Target hit.
The Colonel is drawing enemy fire away from Warwolf 2.
Target eliminated.
Nice kill. What are you doing, Colonel? Trying to get yourself shot down, saving my puny butt?
No, that plane's
Let's go, Guts.
expensive.
Thanks. I owe you one.
American pilot! We will soon be able to take back
I could actually see Bishop saying something like that. No, I ain't saving your ass.
Allied aircraft, be advised.
That plane's expensive.
Bandits inbound to battle area.
Out of the frying
You just
pan,
go, ha ha ha, Colonel.
my life.
Warwolf, bandits are in range to attack assault units. You need to get on them right away, sir.
Roger that.
They're taking heavy fire! Aircraft, we need more help!
I actually can't see
Report taking heavy casualties, Colonel.
Jan and Guts' spot because
Warwolf.
she's a tomboy, yes, but she's kind of like the in-between between Bishop's stoic
Target confirmed destroyed.
professionalism and Guts'
Destroy remaining targets.
more chaotic sensibilities. She's a lot more
Roger that.
lively than Bishop, but she does not go off the handle like Guts does.
You have a tail. Roger that.
Allied ground forces are taking major damage. Priority on suppressing the enemy. Warwolf, ground units report taking heavy fire. Engage all bandits.
Understood.
She would try and go for that run, but she would make sure that she's got a wing to follow her. She wouldn't just go for it on her own. She'd be like, she would wait for Bishop to have her back.
We're all over you. Bandit destroyed.
Magic to Allied Air Forces. We confirm. All enemy planes destroyed. Picture is clear.
Warwolf, the path to the fortress is almost clear. Please keep on!
Roger that. We'll cover.
Magic to Allied air units. Ground units are advancing toward
Yeah.
the fortress. Provide ground support.
Colonel, taking fire from artillery. Take that first and just get the guys near them.
Let's take the artillery.
Roger. First two, sit wet. Mine is big. Man, when are we gonna be this much back up as far as we'll expect? Solid hit.
Target destroyed.
Fire's too hot in this direction. I'll try another.
Target destroyed.
That was some crazy stuff, boss.
Target hit. down.
Almost to the hot. Get the hell out of my way, fat ass. I have work to do.
Fat ass.
Here we go.
Wolf 1, watch out for the triple A. Colonel, watch yourself. They have half the world's anti-air down there. You are still down there, 1.
Let's
I think
do
the
this.
only weapon that can clear all of that at once is Trinity.
This is Warwolf, Tulenia. Roger that.
I can hit them all day. Careful they don't fight back. Wolf 2. Won't be long now. We got a couple more left.
He's mine, guys.
Alright, I'm out of Scout BGs.
Magic. Roger that.
Need to get more lead on it, Colonel.
Understood. Target hit. Target down.
Kaboom.
Target eliminated.
Oh yeah, bring it up.
Roger that, Tulenia. Understood.
Shit.
I want to know, how is he flying with that thing on his wing? If it was
Colonel,
in between the engine cowlings, I could see that because, you know,
We have
center
a cruise
mass.
missile inbound from hostile aircraft.
But
Can you-
that thing is giant.
We're on it.
That would definitely mess with the symmetrics of the airflow.
We're running out of time.
come on.
Cruise missile is 20 seconds from impact. Cruise missile is 10 seconds from the city. Colonel, shoot that missile down.
Very carefully.
Target destroyed.
Oh, just like Flashpoint Paradise. Welcome, Ross. All right, one more aircraft for today. Let me pull up my notes. There we go. Cool. We're gonna end with a good one. All right. Okay. So our final aircraft for the night. We're going back to Siege because I just love this mission. And our final aircraft is another DLC one, the F-15 SMTD, an experimental aircraft developed to increase maneuverability and designed for short takeoff and landing abilities. An electronic control system simultaneously operates the horizontal stabilizer, 2D CD thrust vectoring nozzle, and canard wings, resulting in a turning performance that exceeds the capabilities of conventional multi-role aircraft. The overside canard wings provide a large degree of dynamic lift, allowing for increased maneuverability and stability during stall recovery regardless of speed. SMTD stands for Short Takeoff and Landing Maneuver technology demonstrator. Produced under license from Boeing Management Company, F-15 is trademarks owned by Boeing. Used to be McDonnell Douglas, but, you know, they got bought out. The SMTD, only one of them was built. It was manufactured by McDonnell Douglas, and it was used by first the United States Air Force, then later NASA. She was under or served part of two programs. The first one would be the active, or no, the first one was the STOL MTD. Then the next one, which was for NASA, was the active, Advanced Control Technology for Integrated Vehicles. And then later in the Intelligent Flight Control System program, the IFCS. Its first flight was in September 7th, 1988. It was retired first from the STOL MTD program in August 15th, 1991. And then from the active / IFCS on January 30th, 2009. It is currently on display where is it on display? At Edwards Air Force Base. She did not have any capacity for armament at all. But this is not real life, so yeah, it got weapons. Game stats. It is one of the fastest planes in the game. It also has extremely high mobility, pretty high stability in firepower and defense. Its liveries, we've got the USAF Mod Eagle, which is just your standard ASG for the Eagle. Then we've got the Ferris camo, based off of the F-15A 74-0110 of the USAF. And then we've got the NASA, the active stripes, as I like to call it. And then my color is just the poor man's Rosgrease, using the active stripes as a base. Our weaponry. I don't have the one. Oh. Which is the one you want? Oh, that one, yeah. Sorcerer. Yeah. This does have strange real planes, but usually they're protagonists. Or like designated rivals. We are armed with a gun pod. More than likely, it is a gun pod version of the M61 Vulcan. Then we are also armed with 216 AIM-9M Sidewinders. We also have the capability of having 34 AIM-9X Sidewinders for QAMs, 26 AIM-7 Sparrows, or 22 AGM-88 Harms. But we're going to go with this one.
Сделай контрол транспортнику. На нас напали.
Gilly Base, this is Warwolf Flight. State the nature of your emergency.
An eagle in Russia, escorting Russian transports and defending a Russian airbase from Russians.
But they are unable to land.
Only in a video game.
Gilly Base, we're en route to support.
Roger, Warwolf Flight. Thank you.
Cali Bandits, Warwolf 1. What's it gonna be, Colonel? Check the base, transfer.
Warwolf Flight, engage fighters.
Affirmative, Warwolf. Be advised. Transport call sign is Sova.
Savant, this is Warwolf 1. Hold your position until we clear the base area.
Affirmative, Warwolf 1. Thank you.
You know, I never thought I'd see an aircraft ragdoll, but
Gus, what's your fuel state?
Same as yours. Getting low. I think we help you guys and tank these.
Yeah. All right, Warwolf Squadron. 2 is coming with me. Everybody else, back to base.
Colonel,
Negative, 3. I know what you're gonna say, but Illich's squadron needs you for that Re-C run in a few hours.
3. Copy that.
Warwolf, skies look clear. Thank you.
Warwolf, this is Mullet. We are approaching your location. We will cover the transport for you support the base.
Warwolf. Thank you, Mullet. Warwolf 2, come back toward the base.
Roger that, boss. Right behind you.
Magic to Warwolf 1. Warwolf, you have a flight of bandits approaching.
Roger, Magic.
of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
Warwolf, we are under rocket attack. Can you help?
We see the problem. We'll take care of it. Locked on target. Location neutralized.
Good night, baby.
Vehicle destroyed.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the SMTD's canards. They're too big. They are in the correct position, though, so I will give them
Roger
that.
that, ground.
But they're Dumbo ears, and I don't like Dumbo ears. Now, Rafal's canards, they are much more tasteful.
We're under heavy attack. Requesting immediate support. He really tore the place up.
Location
If only
neutralized.
Magic was in the IUN.
Find one to American support plane. More attack on enemy position. Roger that.
Guts, you're with me.
Roger that.
Fine. We are under heavy enemy fire. Focus fire to the south.
Anti-air gun destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Lost. Target sighted. Starting run. Anti-air gun destroyed. Locked on target.
Damn, I'll get every one of them. Here we go. Hit. Nailed it. No more fooling around. Let's do this. Vehicle destroyed.
Tank destroyed. Location neutralized.
Oh, geez. Nice work, boss.
Allied ground forces are taking major damage. Priority on suppressing the enemy.
Well, yeah, the canards are a piece of this F-15. It was built with the canards that the SMTD was. Yes. I don't really get what
Target eliminated.
you're trying to say.
Warwolf, thank you, please. Keep up a
Oh, piece of F-18.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe?
Verbal, there are enemy planes approaching from north and northwest.
Maybe the tails? I don't know.
We will defeat hostile ground forces. You please defeat the Dutch.
I wouldn't be surprised
Roger
if
that,
that's the
Ground.
case.
Would be pleased to defeat them.
Shit. Launch.
Americans, we are being attacked all sides.
Flash.
Coming. Guys are pissing me off, Colonel. We are hit by attackers. We get casualties. Warwolf, help us.
Warwolf, roger that.
Take them out. This must lead. Attack very closely. Keep them coming. Где поддержка с воздуха?
Time for cleanup. Locked on target. Bandit acquired. Fox 2.
Down you go.
3 targets remaining.
Locked on target. He's down.
Couple more. Time to get serious.
Locked. Firing. All right.
1 target remaining.
Understood. I'm on his tail. I'm on it. Target eliminated.
Down you go.
The enemy aircraft has been destroyed. Sky clear.
Boss, I'm getting close to fuel here. Fuel state is very low. Well into reserve.
The field is clear. Let's put down and fuel.
Roger that.
Warwolf to tower. We're low on fuel. We have to land.
Verbal flight acknowledged.
Tower, this is Warwolf 2.
Verbal 2, you're clear to land on runway 14.
You mean the only runway there?
RWR warning. I got a bandit.
I have it, too. Go on and land.
Roger.
I have a lock. He's down.
So is Guts.
Thanks, Colonel.
Oh wait, there he is.
Tower, this is Warwolf 1. I'm coming in.
You are clear to land, Verbal. The runway is clear. Make your approach from the ILS mark.
Roger that, ground.
Verbal, be advised that you have bandits approaching
Now I
from the
do
northwest
like
direction.
how Assault Horizon handles
Roger
their
that.
landings.
Colonel.
You have bandits approaching.
Damn.
The ILS marker kind of is a much better guidance with the
More aircraft incoming.
Damn.
triangle path on either side. It's a much better heads up of how
All right.
the trajectory you should take.
Tower 1 to tower. Be advised, we are under attack. Bandit. Whoa!
Let's go, Guts.
Colonel, I have several bogies heading for the transport. Probably hostile.
Understood.
Enemy firing. We are hit.
Hang tight, Sabah. We're on it. Fox 2.
Savat 2. Are we clear to land?
Sabah transport flight, we cannot clear you yet.
Shit.
The runway is still under fire. Stand by until the enemy fighters are gone.
Negative tower. Do not have the fuel. Need to land immediately. Losing power. I cannot hold altitude. We cannot take any more.
Marvel, Sabah needs to land.
Roger that, tower. We'll take the bandits. Gus.
We cannot hold it.
Fucking hell.
Shut down.
Yeah, no multi-locks means this is gonna be a harder one.
Sabah 1. Sabah 1. Say your stake.
But
Damn.
as Salvo 1's the only one that the game will let you lose.
Cannot afford to lose anymore.
Warwolf, roger that.
Savat 2. We're under heavy fire. We cannot hold much longer.
I've got you
And
down.
it literally spawned like 5 of them right behind Sova 1. I wasn't really able to do much,
We have to.
especially since the tracking on this game's missiles without DFM is ass. But if you go with DFM at this part,
Locked on target.
the one you locked onto will break away, allowing the rest to just destroy the transport.
Fire.
So you have to be careful about going into DFM in this.
Marvel,
No, I'm not doing a reset.
what is your status?
Because I don't exactly know where the checkpoint's going to go. And you're able to lose Sova 1. I can't lose any other ones, though.
Scout.
Besides,
I have a lock.
Oh, we did it! Go, go, go! Boss, Savat 2 is on the ground. Yes.
Tower to Sabah 2. Wounded have been moved to the southern hangars.
yeah, Sova 2
Access
is
the doctor
canon
and medical supplies.
We are
unambiguous.
en route. Thank Warwolf for us.
Next. You're not getting away.
Marvel 1, the enemy fighters are attacking Sabah 3. He needs help immediately.
Colonel.
I have it too.
More aircraft incoming. Continue to attack.
Roger that. Fox 2. Scout.
Ow!
I see it. I have a lock. Scout. Right where I want you.
Transport has been shut down.
Fuck! Yeah, I was way too close to Sova 3 when those spawned in. I had a very bad angle.
Probably hostile.
Understood.
Enemy firing. We are hit.
Hang tight, Sabah. We're on it.
Savat 2. Are we clear to land?
Sabah transport flight, we cannot clear you yet. The runway is still under fire. Stand by until the enemy fighters are gone.
Negative tower. Do not have the fuel. Need to land immediately.
Bandit acquired.
Marvel, Sabah needs to land.
Roger that, tower. We'll take the bandits. Guts.
Yeah, I see it, Colonel.
Say goodbye.
Alright, so Sova 1's down.
This is Sava 1. I've landed. Thank you, Bravo.
Corvo, we need all the transport. If one goes down, our wounded will die as well.
Warwolf, roger that.
Solo 2 is usually easy. It's 1 and 3 that are the hard one, because that's when the all the flankers spawn.
Corvo, the transports are under attack.
Colonel,
We have to.
Now I'm actually in a fairly good position here.
Locked on target. Got you. Fox 2. Got it. Firing.
Corvo, transport flights are being attacked. What is your status?
roger that. Oh, negative. Oh, he did it. Go, go, go. Boss, Sabatu is on the ground. Yes.
Tower to Sabatu. Wounded have been moved to the southern hangar. It's actually there with the doctors and medical supplies.
We are en route. Thank Warwolf for us.
Warwolf 1, the enemy fighters are attacking Sabatu 3. He needs help immediately.
I have it too. I see it.
More aircraft incoming. Continue to attack.
Alright, I think
Roger
3's
that.
down. Or
I have a lock.
it'll go down. That was a much better position.
I'm on his tail.
I don't know.
Fox 2. Got it.
I don't know about Guts' lines. They probably could have recorded a new line, but they might not have had the budget for it.
Understood.
Take him out.
Keep in mind,
We're under attack from ground forces.
their
The enemy is threatening the runway. We need to push them back to the plane.
actors get paid by the
If they close it down, we are dead.
Roger,
by the
Tower.
line,
We're targeting
and
the
I'm
ground force.
not sure how big the budget was for this game. Because A6 didn't exactly sell gangbusters. Now, A7 success means Ace 8 will have a nice big budget, so they could probably afford to do that with all the actors. But given that A6 wasn't that big of a performer,
Let's go, Guts.
I don't think the budget that Bamco gave Project Aces for Assault Horizon was
Let's do this.
as big as they would have liked.
I'll take him. Engine is right. Go ahead. Firing.
Got it.
I mean, that's a large reason why
Fire.
Joint
Target
Assault
hit.
and Legacy were handhelds.
He's not getting away.
Target destroyed.
Actually, I can't. Yeah,
Good
that
job.
could be true.
It's okay. They're retreating. Thank you. We will share a drink someday.
Yeah, Mark. Although I will say that I think Assault Horizon actually did fairly well
Guts,
in the
follow me
West,
home.
comparatively speaking, with especially on the Xbox, because there wasn't really a big Ace Combat community on the Xbox because 6 didn't sell very well. But it looked like Air Call of Duty, even though it plays more like Star Fox. So it probably had a better following on the 360 than it did on the PlayStation. And it probably did better in the United States than, say, in Japan. But anyway, that's all the time we got for tonight. We will have tomorrow the A7 Eagle Run Part 2. And then Arkham Knight's Harley Quinn episode. Saturday will be The Witcher 3. Sunday, Baldur's Gate 3. And we will continue extra or the extra run of Ace Combat 2. Monday, Final Fantasy 9. Wednesday, Horizon Zero Dawn and Arc Tempered Monsters in Monster Hunter Wilds. And then next week, we're going to be looking at the next 6th aircraft to probably finish up the multi-rolls. And they would be starting with the F-35 Lightning, or the F-35B Lightning, so the Marine version. The F-15E Strike Eagle. The JS-39C Gripen. The FA-18F Super Hornet. The AV-8B Harrier II Plus. And the F-6F Fighting Falcon. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you guys tomorrow with Ace Combat 7's Eagle Run.